I don't know.
Any, it's up to you. Good evening. Hey, 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 Carol. Hey, Sumbler. I hope you're well. That smell's going right up my nose.
Won't be.
Do you know, there's a few of these cards in my deck. When I'm sort of shuffling, they're already turned. Hey, Tanya, how are you, my lovely? I hope you're well. Lisa, hello, hello. Antoinette, Tina. How is everybody this evening? Little Vic. Hey, Diane, how are you, my lovely? Hey, Joanne. Ange, how are you? Evening, do you know, Tracy? Evening, Carol. Hey, up duck, Mr. Mason. Hey, Ashley. Jenny, good evening. I hope everybody's well tonight. We've actually got the snow, Lisa. It's quite shocking outside. Hey, Andrew. It's quite icy now. The path's just all icy. But we did have an electric cut. Hey, Christine. Hey, Sharon. We did have an electricity cut for 6 hours. So, yeah, it's been quite pleasant trying to entertain two kiddies with an electric power cut. Hey, Tonya, how are you, my lovely? I'm all good, thank you. Hey, Rachel, welcome everybody joining and coming in. Thank you for sharing out. Really appreciate the shares. Hey, Sharon. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to start. How it works is you just have to keep putting me, please, in chat. I will then hopefully catch it as you're going down. Oh, bless you, Jenna. I'll catch you as I'm going down the list, and I'll try to get as many as possible. If I don't get you this time, don't worry. I will be live again later next week doing these readings also. And please feel free to book in for a reading. All written readings are £15, and I do video calls as well. Yeah, at least with a written reading, you get to look at it, and especially if it's a forecast over the next 3 to 4 months, you get to look back at it. So let's start. So we've got little Vicky first. Might have to open this door at the side of me, if you don't mind, just for a little bit. I'm a bit hot. Little Vicky, for you, we have got the Page of Wands, my lovely. So you can see this card here. So let's see what's appertaining. So we've got the red shoes on. So there's no place like home for you, little Vicky. There's no place like home. I don't know if there's a connection to the Wizard of Oz kind of thing, but I'm seeing the red shoes first. That's what first drew my eyes. So yeah, there's definitely no place like home. Not sure also if you have a little bit of trouble with your feet, because the shoes are the red, and red to me is normally a symbol of a little bit of healthy issues going on there. There's also a butterfly, a bow tie coming on the way. So within the next 3 months, baby news will be on its way. Whether it's you directly or you getting a message from somebody, but there's definitely going to be baby news coming your way. I don't know where the number 3 is relevant to. I feel like at the moment you're sort of like having a few thoughts going around your head, but do you know, maybe next month or the month beginning of the month after, it's going to be like a light bulb switched on, and you're going to know exactly what you want and how to start making your dreams come true. You carried your weights when you're ready, but that light spark's there. At the moment, you're still in the process of sorting things out, but then the light bulb's going to come on, and you're going to be like, woohoo, I know what I'm doing. Hey, Antoinette. Ange. I've got to watch for YouTube's coming up. I can see Lisa on YouTube. Because I miss me YouTube because Facebook goes so fast. And for you, we have got the Justice card. So I don't know what's been going on around you where I'm not going to say justice is needed, but you know the other kind of justice where it's gonna go in your favor to whatever's happening. That's all I can say. It's like they're being served their justice, if that makes sense. There's a lady's energy coming into the side of you. But I do feel I feel that this is a younger female to you. And I do feel like there's long hair connected. And on the other side, there's also a gentleman's energy, but it's a young male's energy that's coming in from the other side. So it's like two different sides of the family. We've got a female and a younger male. We've also got an older gentleman coming in, and the weighing scales. So the weighing scales, I think that comes to the justice. So whatever's been going on, the scale's about to tilt, but they're tilting your way, my lovely. That's what I'm getting with that one. Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca. Rebecca, for you, we've got the King of Swords. Very much a connection to animals coming in around you, but there's also a connection to spirits. It's like you've got a following of spirits behind you. I do believe these are some of your guides, but I also believe that you've got a connection yourself, Rebecca, to whether you're empathic or whether there's you read cards. I'm not sure, but there's definitely a connection to spirits around you and the feeling that you know that they're there. Don't know what it is with a hairbrush. There's something to do with a hairbrush. I don't know whether that makes sense to you or not, but I'm just seeing a hairbrush. Um, there's also a gentleman coming in that's stepping below you. So I think he's been passed. I'm going to say quite a while because he's sort of like coming to your hip kind of thing. But there's something to do with this, like something to do with the lip, or I don't know if it's a moustache or something to do with the top lip and also one side of the head. That's what I'm getting coming through for you, my lovely. I hope that makes some sense. Sumbler. Just bear with me a second, guys. I need sugar me timbers. I've moved my camera and I need to put this big light on. There we go. Now where's my light gone? Is it connected up into my bag? It's not. No, just bear with me a sec. Where's my brick gone? It's here. Not seeing very well on the cards.
Right, I should plug it back into the thing.
It's okay, I'll plug it there in a minute. That's better. That's better. Sorry, Sumbler. Ooh, I'm a bit close to camera. Too close. If you do have a reading tonight, can you please leave a review on page? At the minute, we can't find the review button. So if you can just leave a comment or something on the main page for me, I really appreciate that. And like I say, you can message the page to be booked in for a reading. All readings are £15. So Sumbler, for you, my lovely lady, we have got the 10 of Cups. Definitely a strong family connection. I also feel like a reunion is coming into place. I'm not sure whether this is family or friend, but I do feel that there's been a little bit of a distance between the two, but I do feel like they've been pulled back in together. So I do feel like there's you and somebody else. There's also a third female coming in here. But I feel like this female's more past, just because she's showing sort of like as a shadow rather than of a thing. So I don't know whether you're one of three, or whether when she passed there was a divided family. I'm not sure on how that goes. I'm also seeing birds. I don't know what the reference to birds is, and I'm also seeing coins in the tree. There's something financial with coming within the family, but it's sort of like at the top, and I feel that this financial thing is going to be passed down. But there's definitely something to do with coins being passed down. I don't know where the fox comes into place, but it's more like a cat fox, if that makes sense. But to me, there's the family connections for you really hit the ground. But for me, you can see all the hearts, and it's like, yeah, it's like you've got a good surrounding around your Sumbler. But there's lots of hearts. There's a broken heart within the family. You can see that one just there. But that seems to be the only broken heart that I'm seeing. So I'm not sure who that connects to. But there is a red rose attached to it. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my sweets. Joanne. Joanne, for you, my lovely, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. I do feel at minute that it's like you're on a slip slidey at the minute, Joanne. It's like don't say they're not eggshells underneath you, but it's like little waves coming under, and I feel like you're like stuck within the middle of a decision. And it's like, to be honest, you need to keep pushing forward, but don't go back. But the thing is, when you look forward, when you're coming forward on this one, you can see all these. There's a lot of stuff in where you've got a hell of a lot of stuff to start sorting out and dealing with, I think, before you can move forward. But you can't be stuck in past. You need to put that effort into coming forward. There is a connection to the number 3 also, again, coming in with you. And again, there is a religious or spiritual connection just because of the clothes that you're wearing. So there is that spiritual connection there. But I don't know whether this is more of a belief thing rather than something that you can that you can do. I do feel these helping hands trying to push you in the right direction, and they're coming in from the side here. But it's like, I don't know, at the minute you just focus too much on something else. You need to start focusing on other things around you and take the focus off you for the moment, my lovely. That's what I'm getting for you. Jenny. Hey, Amelia, my lovely, sending you loads of healing sweets. For you, my lovely, we have got the Page of Pentacles, Jenny. You're about to embark on a new journey, but you're going to feel like you're floating through clouds. And I think sometimes it's like a reality check. Is this really happening kind of thing? And yeah, it's really happening, and it is going to be happening to you. And you are going to be like floating in the clouds. You're not going to be alone on that journey, though. There's definitely somebody else that's going to be in front of you slightly. So I think it's going to be more you following their lead than them following your lead. There is, again, they've got you're holding the spiritual connection within your hand. So again, there's something spiritual or religious to do around you. I don't know where the number 4 connects in with you, but there's a number 4 coming in. And I feel at the minute you're in a split decision. And I'm not sure what this is, but it's like there's a very split decision coming in, and it's like you can't make your mind up, because either way there's goodness coming from it, but you've definitely got to be the one that makes that final decision. And once you've done that, you'll find that your headspace is back to normal. I'm not sure also if there's like a blood condition, just because I'm seeing like what looks like cells going around the body. So I don't know whether that's like, to me, I always say it's like I don't know, like a blood condition kind of thing going off. Also think there's a bit of pain coming into the legs. We've got a bit of redness coming into the legs and the shoulders. But the anger issues, you're trying to subside the anger issues also. You can see that you're trying to suppress them. Instead of suppressing them, I think this is what's causing the split here. They're going to have to be released before you can free them. Hey, yo. Tina. Members, if members are on here as well, please pop it in that you need a reading, because I might not make it over onto members tonight. It will be tomorrow afternoon that I get onto members. Tina, for you, my lovely, just because I've got one card there. We've got the 9 of Pentacles card, my lovely. I do believe that you're surrounded, Tina. At the minute, I feel that you're surrounded by spiritual, I don't know whether it's beliefs or different paths, but it's like you're surrounded by it. It's like you're feeding off this energy. There's also these two down at the bottom. And to me, I don't think you're going to be teaching two. I feel that one's going to be more easier to teach, but the other one is going to be, I'm going to say they're going to have the gift, but they're not going to be, they're going to be more class clowny kind of thing. So I do believe there's going to be teaching coming in. There is an energy coming in with the one that clowns about a lot. There's a lady's energy coming in behind them. I don't know who this lady connects to. But she just seemed like a young lady in herself. But I'm only again seeing half the face and half the top body. I'm not sure whether there's something to do with the legs as well, and whether there's an issue with the younger person who she's behind, coming through behind. I don't know whether there's issues going around that person's legs also. I do feel that there has been a divide somewhere. You can see the divide coming up, but even though there's a divide, you're a very close unit, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, my sweets. Shoot up to the top. Amelia. Amelia, for you, my lovely lady, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. All different emotions and different challenges are coming up ahead, but it's all good. It's just going on the wheel and going with the flow of things. Don't try and put a stopper on the flow. Just keep going and keep going. It is going to be a brand new start of new things to come. And I do believe this is going to be happening within, I'm going to say, I'm going to say this is going to be after Christmas that these big changes are going to be coming in. So it's going to be more January that these are going to be coming in. I also see that there's a couple of ladies in spirit. I can see more ladies than men. So there's definitely ladies coming in to connect. There's somebody also playing the guitar, so I don't know who that's connecting to. I can also see what looks like there's a real strong friendship band coming up here, but it's like got pearls in it, so I'm not sure what or who that connects to with the pearls. But yeah, get ready for your new journey, Amelia, because it's going to be starting sooner than you think. I need to move my thing up. Why am I still stuck? Oh, gone. Diane. Diane, my lovely lady, we've got the Eight of Swords. You are going into battle with the looks of things. But you're not going to be alone in this battle. I think there's going to be other people along. But I don't think this is a battle of... This isn't a battle of falling out or something like that, because there's hearts on the end of it. So I'm not sure whether this is more based on more of a relationship with the hearts. But I don't just think it's one person. I think this is like a multiple of people, but they're all hearts connected. And I know your heart's in the right way, but I also feel sometimes that you have to let people cut that apron string kind of thing. I don't know if that makes sense, Diane, to you. Cutting the apron string a little bit. But I do feel you're ready for love again. I do think it's worth fighting for, Diane. I'm not sure whether you've given up or what's going on, but definitely love's worth fighting for. That's all I can say with this card. That I do believe that love's worth fighting for. And I do believe you're ready now. You're ready. That's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. Craig. Craig, for you, we've got the Page of Cups. Things are a little bit slightly off balance at the minute. Only slightly, but I do feel that there is an unbalance with you. I do feel as though somebody's taking a little bit of advantage because they're starting to wrap themselves around you. And it's sort of like they're trying to hold you back from possibly doing something that you want to do. But you can see the balance shift coming in there. You can see that you're not exactly straight, and you can see one of these is slightly higher than the other. I do feel that there is a magical connection with you. I can't. It's not quite. The energies are there wanting to connect, but I feel that you're not ready for them to start connecting. If that makes sense to you, it's like you're so far there, but then you sort of like put a block on yourself as though for some reason you're not allowing yourself to connect with the energies. I do feel that I don't know what the connection to twins is for you. That would be, I do think these are spirit, or it's two people that was identical. If not twins, they would have been identical. But I do think one's a male and one's a female, and I also think one were carrying a baby. That they were a bit, or there was a baby, just because if you look on the tummy of that lady there in spirit, you can see a child inside. So I'm not sure how that connects in. I don't know why I'm seeing four forks. As daft as it sounds, I don't know what the reference to the four forks is for you, but there's definitely a reference to the four forks coming in. Lisa, oh, I've got Lisa. Sorry, Amelia, I popped you on then. Lisa, for you, my lovely, we've got the World card. So again, definitely new life starting. Again, not sure whether it's going to be you with the baby news, Lisa, but there's definitely baby news going to be coming up quite shortly. I do feel, though, that this is a gift from the heavens. So I'm not sure whether there would have been complications with previous pregnancies for this person, but there's definitely, it's going to be like sort of like a gift from heaven, my lovely. Again, I don't know why we've got the two birds kissing at the top. So I'm not sure whether there's a new relationship just starting to flow around you, Lisa. They're not the doves, so I don't think this is a romantic relationship, but there's definitely a special connection coming in between you and somebody else. I do feel like waters have been a little bit unsettled, but I do feel again that you're getting yourself out. Health issues, yes, but again, your head's in the right space, and I think it doesn't matter what's appertaining. I think you're just a fighter anyway. You just always keep yourself above water. Don't know why I'm seeing time. Time's important. There's something to do with time and some kind of building. Now, I don't know if it's like a castle or is it on that side? There you go. If it's more like a castle, but there's something to do with timing and this building. So I'm not quite sure what that means for you, but you have to let me know, my sweets. Sorry, yo, put you up then. I'm going for Tracy. I'll do Tracy and come back to Jonah. Good evening. Evening, Katie. Donna, for you, Tracy, for you, my lovely. I am so sorry. We've got the moon card. So for you, Tracy, at the minute, I do feel that you're coming to a place where you're going to have to take a leap of faith, and it's something that you've got to do on your own. You've got to make this decision solely on your own. You can see you're the one here, and you're holding you back from making a decision. And again, there's a scenic route or there's the fast route to the decision. You just need to make your mind upon which one you want to do. Just be aware that there is a few snakes in the grass. whether you go that side or whether you go the fast side or the scenic. There is a couple of snakes lying in wait that will try and tempt you or cause a few issues for you. But as long as you're aware of them, then you'll be looking out for them, if that makes sense. Connected to the family, and I'm going to say it's your family because it's on your side. I can see a gentleman's energy coming in, but it's showing the energy that I'm picking up from him would have been a comedian energy kind of thing. Just because it's like he's wearing a Christmas hat, and he's got this big smile across his face. But they're sort of like hiding behind the tree of the family. But just from the vibe I'm getting from them, I feel like this person would have been some sort of like thought themselves a comedian, if that makes sense. I don't know where the crab or Cancer comes in around you, but there's a star sign crab Cancer connection coming in also. But yeah, just make sure you make this decision on your own. You can't be, nobody else can influence this. And even though we know your health, you've had the issues with the health, Tracy, do you know what? You've still got to keep pushing yourself forward. So that's what I've got for you, my sweets. Katie, for you, we've got the Seven of Wands. I do feel like a few people have been trying to backstab Katie around you. And I think one of them is closer to home than you do than I think. I feel like you feel like you're being watched by others, or that you need to have the eyes round back. In fact, I'm going to say eyes round back. I feel like you need the eyes. You can see the eyes coming in the rug. It's like you need eyes all around. Because, like I said, I do think that there has been quite a bit of backstabbing going off down here. Even though you're above it and you're out of the way, I still think people are trying to maybe still cause a few issues around you. I'm not sure, but it is instigated by this person here, and they're sort of like staying on the fence. But I do believe that this person would be the main instigator for this, what's going off, Katie. But you have got some really good protectors around you. There's definitely three people that are around you that are very protective. One's sort of like got the pace of a snail, if that makes sense to you, but they've definitely got your back. The other two are like Rottweilers. So I hope I don't offend anybody when I've said that, but I do feel like you're wearing a lot of armor. So I don't know whether this is something that you've been through for a long time, and it's like you've built the armor up and armor, but even though we have the armor to protect ourselves, it can still hurt. But just keep yourself away from these negative people, and stick with those good people around you, because sooner or later that armor will come out, will be lowered, if that makes sense, my lovely. Laura, have we got anybody else on YouTube? If you're on YouTube and you want a reading, please comment for me. For you, Laura, my lovely, we have got the Six of Wands. So you're about to embark on a journey. Again, I think this is one that you've not taken lightly, Laura. This is one that you've really thought about for a long time. And again, even though health-wise, people might not think you're up to it, you are up to doing this. I can see that there is back issues. You can see the spines coming through the back, so I know that there's definitely health issues going off around there, and also the legs, because I can't see your legs. It's sort of like you're sitting on your knees, if that makes sense. But you are ready to take on this new challenge that's coming your way, and you know what, you're going to go with it at flying colors. I do believe this is going to be a Christmas thing, so I'm going to say Christmas or January time, because you can see the wreath up there on the door. Well, that's what that to me is the symbol. So I think it's going to be nearer to Christmas than now, but possibly going into the first week of the first 2 weeks in January. But it's definitely going to be something coming up for New Year. But you're ready, your side, and you know what, you know you can do it. Even though people have got the doubts, Laura, just go for it. Don't allow their doubts to put doubt in your mind, if that makes sense. Paula, for you, my lovely, we've got the Star card. So let's see what's happening. Definitely a new friendship coming in. You can see the bird bringing the heart. So there's definitely a friendship. Whether it blossoms into something else, I'm not sure. But you can see the friendship coming in now. Again, this can be anything from now to 3 months. But like I said, the new friendship is coming in. I feel as though you've been treading water a little bit. The decision's finally been made, though. And I think you know exactly the way you need to go. And it is more to the left side of you. So I don't know whether you've been weighing things out, writing things down and saying this is this, this is this. But to me, you've been pulled more to the left side. Even though it's going to be slightly longer, it's the better way to go. That's the side of you that's got the balance. Not sure if ballet or tap dancing or dancing is connected to you, Paula, just because I can see the ballet shoes. So I don't know whether that's got a reference coming in around you. Definitely a strong connection to Mother Earth, though, coming in. Very sparkly. I'm seeing lots of stars. Seeing loads of stars. They're hanging from your dress. They're coming from this thing. So I don't know. I'm going to say sun god. I don't know where the stars are connecting in around you. But the North Star, I don't know if that's a big connection, because the stars are bright. Astronomy. Is it astronomy? I'm asking you. I'm not sure whether astronomy comes into play somewhere, or that's something you need to be looking into more. Just because I'm seeing how the stars are. I think it's the stars with astronomy, isn't it? I'm not sure. Annette. Oh, thank you, Beth. Annette, for you, my lovely, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Again, stop carrying other people's weight. You've got enough stuff going off in your own life without carrying other people's round for them. People can come to us with the problems, but then they need to take that problem back, and we need to let them take that problem back. We can't sort problems out for others. And I feel, Annette, that's what you're trying to do at the minute. People are coming to you with problems, and instead of you letting them walk away, you're trying to help out. But instead of helping out, you're putting that problem onto yourself, which is a bad thing to do, because that affects the energy around you, my lovely. So you need to start letting that energy go. Once you let that energy go from others, you'll be able then to see where you need to be and where you need to be heading. You can see your chariot behind you is waiting, but until you release everybody else's energy and all their baggage, as you can call it, you're not going to be able to keep that focus growing. You can see the sprouting. They're like new problems popping up around you, and it really is affecting you on a spiritual level as well. So you need to let people talk to you about their problems, but then give the problem back to them. And then once they've gone, don't even think about it, because it's their problem to solve. A friend just listens. I hope that makes sense to you. Lindsay, read a card for you just now. What did I read a card for? I don't know. Shazzy, sorry, Shazzy, my lovely. I got you, Shazzy. Shazzy, for you, my lovely, we've got the Six of Swords. Quite a lot's changed around you from where the last time I read for you. I can't always remember a reading, but I feel like a lot's changed for you. You're more open. So I don't know what issues were happening around you, but it's like you've been able to move forward. You've actually moved forward from the position you was in, if that makes sense. Even though the heart is still a blue color, you are opening yourself up for friendships, let's say, if they blossom into a love, but you are starting to put yourself back out there, if that makes sense, Shazzy. You're definitely putting yourself back out there and starting to rebuild friendships, social acquaintances, whatever it is. But there's a real change in your character. I don't feel you need to protect yourself as much. You've still got your swords at the side around you, but it's like they're at arm's length now. You're starting to put your guard back down and let things in. Again, there's still quite a bit going off in the mind. But again, to me, these going off in the mind are more like different ideas. I know that you're scared of something. I know you're scared of moving forward, but you know that you've got to open yourself up. It is daunting, but you know that you've got to open yourself up for new friendships to come in. And yeah, don't judge everybody the same. And I know you don't, my lovely. Sharon. Sharon, for you, my lovely, we've got the Lover's card. I'm trying to get up to the top now. We've got the Lover's card for you, Sharon, my sweets. So again, the red shoes are coming into play, the red and yellow. So the red shoes coming, everything's not black and white around you. Or I'm not sure whether you see things in black and white. You don't see the bigger picture. Just because if you look at the card, you see what's swirling around you. You're very colourful, but it's like everything's black and white. I do believe this is all going to change. There is the heart is red, so there is a very strong love connection coming in. There's also a connection to the love and the necklace. There's like there's something to do with the necklace. I don't know whether you've been made to feel embarrassed, but I do feel there's a bit of blush in your face. I do believe that this person that's either coming into your life or is in your life already, again, I feel that they're very similar in the black and white, but I feel you're more colourful than them. I feel your energy is the more powerful energy. And you actually wear your heart on your sleeve. There is a letter coming in. I'm not sure, again, what this letter is going to reference to, but there's definitely waiting for mail or something. There's a letter anyway. There's also been issues with finance, but I feel that they're more in the back, but back coming forward. But again, there's so much energy going around you. It's like you need to put a protection up, because I think you're actually more empathic than you think, and I do think other people's energy is going to start building and swirling around you, because there's so much energy around you, but it's like it's affecting relationships also. This energy, because it's changing you, I think it's changing a relationship also. Also, the number 8. There's 2 8s, so I don't know who they're connecting, but there's one to the partner stood behind you, and there's one to you. I don't know whether that's like, because it's like the figure 8. Is that like a friendship thing as well? I'm not sure, my lovely. I thought I'd done you, Katie. Have I read for Katie? Did I read for Kate? I can't remember if I read for Kate already. Just let me know if I've read for Kate already, please. For you, my lovely, we have got the King of Pentacles, got your Midnight Paranormal. There's a child's energy coming in spirit with this card, and it automatically draws me to this one, Joyce. So there is a child spirit coming in. Don't know what the 2 cherries reference is. I also see you all in blue. So I don't know whether the health issues you've been having are changing slightly, because it's going from like the orange and browns more to the red, but there's a lot of focus on the back and round the neck at the minute that's more like an orangey browny color. So I don't know whether they're taking, because there, because you're in pain with them, it sort of like takes the pain off everywhere else kind of thing. But again, do you know, you have got a strong connection to family. You hold in the ground, but do you know what you've got to realize is that connection will never be broke, no matter where you are, or where you're going. That connection will always be strong. I do feel like you are the, don't say like a matriarch of the family, Joyce. I don't know whether you're the one that holds the family together, but that's sort of like what we've got coming. That's what we've got coming in. You just need to just enjoy life, Joyce. Just throw yourself at enjoying life and taking each moment as it comes. I know that there's religious and spirituality coming in around you, but that's always been a part of you. I feel, because that's in the front. That's the fourth, the beginning part of it. But yeah, the sun's definitely on your side and shining. I'm not sure what the reference to the bow tie is. You know, the not bow, yeah, bow ties, aren't they? I don't know where the bow tie reference comes in, or if there's a sun, because it's on there's the head of the sun, and then there's a bow tie. So I don't know if that's relating to a child of yours or somebody's, or or whatever. But hopefully you'll know what that reference means. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, my sweets. Midnight Paranormal. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I've had to cut them down. Hey, Jules, I've had to cut all my nails down because they were really sharpy and pointed, so I've had to take the top off them. Midnight, this one's for you. We've got the King of Wands. It's time to sit down and just take a breath and repaint everything that's gone off around you and what you've achieved so far. Your journey's not ended. If you look out of the window, it's still in black and white, so it's not actually been painted yet. You can just see the colour starting to come into the tree, so the path is being prepared. But you just need to sit back and just gain your strength back. Embrace everything that's around you. I'm not sure who the three energies. There's three energies that are coming in around you. And this is going to see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. With the three, I don't know what that comes into, to the three energies that are in spirit, but one seems to be very musical, but there's a strong connection to the three in spirit. There's also a lady's energy coming in. She's sort of like attached to you, but I feel this lady would have been very spiritual, because I'm sure I'm seeing the crosses on her dress. So I feel that she would have had a very strong spiritual or religious connection coming in. See a little bit of envy coming in around you. There's a bit of green coming over your shoulder. So to me, this is somebody else is a bit jealous of you, maybe showing a bit of green eye. I'm not sure. But there's definitely some jealousy coming in, but it's not your jealousy. This is somebody else's jealousy around you. It's not a lot, but it is just, you can see the green coming in from the shoulder down. So just be aware if you're not already aware of that. I do see health issues around you, but again, nothing that stops you doing what you need to do. The staff you're holding also, I don't know whether this is like a walking aid or something, or whether this is just something to help you gain strength, or the staff has a meaning to you, but there's definitely a staff coming into place. But yeah, sit down, take a breath, just enjoy the moment, look back on what you've done, and just plan more for the future instead of just jumping head first. 3, 4. I also see 4 candles burning, so I'm not sure whether the 4 energies in spirit are around you, my lovely. Ashley. Katie, you've already had a card. Please give others a chance to have a card. No worries, Jules. Thank you, Jules. Yeah, Katie, if you watch back my sweets, I've read you a card, sweets. 10 of Swords for you, Ashley, my sweets. I do feel at the minute you're very drained. You can see from this card, that's how your energy is feeling. Not necessarily how you look, but how your energy is definitely feeling. I definitely feel that Yeah, the energy is just like draining from you. Make sure you've got protection put around you. I do think you need to put more of a spiritual connection around your Ashley, to protect your energy, because again, I do feel that some of this is self-inflicted, but I also feel that this is other people's energy as well, that sort of like knocked your energy back. I feel like you have been in a little bit of a whirlwind, and it's been a non-stop whirlwind. I don't know whether there's an Indian connection coming in around you, but there's definitely Indian relic kind of things around you on your clothes, that are showing up. I also feel that there is an energy in spirit. This is an animal's energy as well. There's an animal. There's like, I don't know if it's two. I don't know if there's two dogs in spirit, because it's like two dogs are sort of like trying to give you their, and they're trying to hold you up on us on the spiritual side. There's also a person, but this person is not stepping forward. I can't see the person who's holding you. I don't know if this person is linked with the two dogs, or the two dogs are yours. But yeah, I can't see this person that's coming in. But it's more like the animals are holding you up, Ashley, if that makes sense. Just get ready, because there is going to be something new coming around you. But you need to protect your energies before you can walk through that new door. Because if not, it's all just going to follow you, and you're just not going to get anything. Yeah, if you know what I mean. I do apologise for that. A lanky wanky, or whatever you call him, coming in. I can Kiliji or Wiley on Facebook. It's come up on mine. I've just blocked him. Unless somebody else had blocked him, but I do apologise. Please don't pay these no mind, these that jump in and do silly things like that. Because they are, when they give you readings, they do want paying for it. It's never a free service from them. And if it was, then they'd advertise properly, not jump on other people's channels. Hello, please can you do anything for me? My house is really active again. I'd love if you could visit. We was wanting COVID but COVID stopped. I'll message you, Jade, and see whether we can sort anything, sort something out for you, my lovely. Tracer, it's Dave. Dave says one for him. Tell Dave to comment for me, Tracy. It's easier for his names on thing if you can. If not, I'll sort you.
Too busy watching his big TV.
He's too busy watching his big TV. You got a new big TV, Dave. Oh, Gregory, this one's for you, my lovely. You've got the Magician card, Gregory. You need to start looking to the past and start looking to the future. You're sort of like holding your head a bit high and not paying attention to things around you. So you definitely need to start paying attention more to the things around you, but start looking more to the future. There's quite a few energies coming in around you. On a spiritual side, we've got gentleman's energy coming in. There's something to do with the eyes, and also he wears the hat. We've got some ladies' energies coming in with a connection to spiritualism. We've got somebody that's coming in that's sort of like, they're like holding your hand, but they're like trying to show themselves as a muscle person. So you've got all these different energies trying to connect around you. So I'm not sure whether you've been into you do what I do, Gregory, or whether you do the things I do. But it's like you've lost your connection. It's like for some reason you're not connecting with the energies as good as what you used to. I do believe that you need to turn around and start facing forward. Maybe try going down the pendulum aisle, because I'm seeing a pendulum in front of you on the other side to you. You can see the pendulums this side here, but you're facing the past and you need to turn and face the future. Go at your own pace, though. Don't rush, because obviously I don't know what issues have been happening around you to make you stop where you are. So make sure you do sort them out, but sort them out at your own pace. I'm seeing a snail, so it's like a snail's pace. So make sure you're doing it at your own pace and not anybody else's. But yeah, it's finding that connection for you. That connects you back with the spirit energies. There's also a letter coming into play somewhere. Make sure this letter's not lost, because to me it's like a lost letter. But that's what I'm getting, my sweets. If she comments, Sharon, my lovely, he comments, check Fagan said, can he have a card? Yeah, as long as they comment, then I can get them. Night, Katie, my lovely. I hope you watch back and get your reading, my sweets. Mr. Mason, for you, we have got the Two of Cups card. So again, this is on a relationship basis. Definitely, I know you and Tracy are well matched anyway, but you're also on the same same wavelength. We've got the butterflies coming into place, so that's, I don't know. I mean, I've always known you and Tracy to have a good relationship, so I don't know whether you have been going through a rough time or of sorts, but it's sort of like saying that you're stronger together. Round the bottom here, it's like you two depend on each other. The family, there's no family connection, if that makes sense, Dave. It's not a strong family background, but I don't know if that's the same for both you and Tracy. But you know what? You're better off. I think for me, I don't know what's going off, Dave, but you're better off, the four of you, because there's four in the card. There's two young and here, and then there's you two at the top. You're better keeping within that circle, because I do believe that there has been people trying to cause issues, but it's like you're sticking together, and that's the best thing you can do, is stick together. Just close your circling, if that makes sense. Who we got? Spotted UFOs, ghosts, and cryptids. Good evening. Sharon. Can't do it tonight, Jade, obviously, because this is a reading for everybody, so I'm connecting with all energies. But I can, like I said, I'll send you a message and we'll see what we can sort out for you. Sharon, this is for you, my lovely. We have got the Four of Cups. So again, it's anniversary coming up, because somebody's bringing in the flowers. So there's definitely an anniversary coming up. I do feel you're very guarded at the minute, though. You've got your hands folded across your chest. So you've gone like in that protective stance. So I'm not sure whether this is, I don't know whether this is your or a spirit, somebody in spirit's anniversary, and it's like it's got your guard up again. I do feel as though at times you feel like you've climbed as high as you can, but you haven't. There's still a long way to go. You might feel like you've reached the top, but if you look here, we've got a new spout coming in, and this is the new learning point. So just because you think that you've reached the top, Sharon, there's more that you can do. You just have to focus on yourself. There's definitely 3 celebrations that have also come up. I think these are past celebrations, or there's something coming in now, but there's definitely been 3 celebrations around you. I think what you need to do is look down at how much you've achieved. But you see here, there's still the path, and that's the path there growing up. You just need to sort of like allow yourself to grab it and take that step to continue in building yourself, if that makes sense, Sharon. Yeah, I think that's all I've got for you, Sharon. But there is a bit of blue, so I don't know if there's been a bit of depression coming in, like below you. that you've gone through some form of depression, because I can see the blue flowers around you, but you've sort of like, you've got yourself back up. And that's where you need to keep that focus. You've never reached the top just yet. Yeah, I can, but I've got others commenting. Yeah, I'll
do that one.
I've got Christine. Yeah, I know. Marie, this one's for you, my lovely lady. 5 of Cups. Again, stop letting people take advantage, Marie. I do feel that there's a few people that take advantage of you. And I do feel like they take advantage and then they sort of like push you to one side. If these are negative energies around you, negative people, you need to try and get yourself away from these kind of people if you can. I also see that you're sort of like going backwards. So I don't know whether there's a pain level that you're going in and you've got on top of it, but then it's reoccurring and it's coming back again. I'm not sure. There's 2 celebrations up here to people in spirit because you can see the wings on them. I do believe these 2 would have passed maybe a month, 2 month difference from each other or something. May not be the same year, but very close together. 2 passings would have been, because you can see the celebrations here. Again, there's been a few missed opportunities coming up, but them opportunities will come again. I do feel like sometimes family does run circles around you, though. And again, I think that worries you. I think financially, there's financial worries, or you're worrying something about money. And again, you don't need to be worrying about the money. The money will take care of itself. I don't know where the fishing connects to somebody, the football is connecting to somebody coming in around you. They're sort of like holding the ball in the hand. And I don't know also where the triangle, there's like a diamond shape coming in. Right at the bottom, but you really need to turn and walk away from all these people, and just let them do what they want. You're better, you know you're better, and it is affecting your health and your emotional being. So the quicker you can get away from them, the better it'll be for you, my lovely. Lily. Lily, for you, my lovely, we've got the Page of Swords. So you can see it's very cloudy coming in around you, Lily. I'm not going to discuss what you've put on screen, see you, man. I'm just going to read you the card from what I see. I do feel a little bit of, I'm not going to say depression, but you've got that bluey colour coming in. So I do think there's been very much mood swings going off on around you. But you can see the purple coming from the sky. So you can see that you've got the healing energies coming in from loved ones. They're protecting your energy as you are now. They're trying to send you the healing, and the purple to me is healing anyway, coming in around you. You seem to be very protective over 2. There's 2 people that you seem to be overly protective with. And you're keeping them really close to you. But I don't know why, I don't know for what reason, but it's sort of like, I don't know whether these are family or friends, I'm not sure, because they're joining onto the same rock that you are. They're on either side of you. I do feel that you have got a battle coming up ahead. You've got the sword ready for your battle coming. But there's 3 things that are driving you mad. So there's 3 things that are causing you. You can see the 3 coming off the head. So you can see they're 3 things that are sort of like winding you up. And you need to address them 3 things, because once they're addressed, everything should go back to being okay. But it's the energy you're building up, because you need to get these 3 things sorted out, Lily, if that makes sense. Christine. Christine, for you, we've got the Hermit card. So again, there's going to be sort of like a new beginning coming in for you, because the Hermit card is the beginning of a new journey. So for me, take 2022 as your new journey. The timing's going to be right. You're not on this journey alone. There is others going to be on this journey with you. But you've got to have that self-belief, and you've got to be the one that shines the light. You can't follow these two people. They've got to follow you. You've got to be one that starts making decisions for yourself and stop allowing other people to make decisions for you. You burn your own candle. If we allow our own candles to burn out, then we need to be the ones to relight them. And at the minute, I feel like you're just in the process of relighting yours, readjusting things in your life. And come January 2020, you need to shine that light bright and start making choices and decisions for yourself, my lovely, because I do feel that this year's been a difficult-ish year. I can see the blue and white around you. I can see the up and down emotions. So yeah, take next year bite balls and swing it, lady. I hope that makes sense for you, my lovely. Sabrina. Sabrina, for you, my lovely lady, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So again, a very arty-farty card for me. Definitely a spiritual connection going off there, Sabrina, but also a very arty type of person also. We've got again, we've seen the red shoes, which to me is the Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home. I'm not sure whether you've got dancing legs as well. Bit of dancing. I'm seeing pencils in the far corner, so I'm not sure whether pencil artwork would have been a thing. But for me, you need to start turning your hand to the arty side of you. I do feel that you can be a very free spirit. You're also a good mentor to somebody as well. So I don't know who this is around you, but you're a really good mentor to them. They really do look up to you, and I think you could help them to express themselves through creation. I think that would be a perfect thing for you to do, is to help others express themselves through creative things, if that makes sense to you, Sabrina. Readings for spotted UFOs, for spotted UFOs. So this one's for spotted UFOs. So this card we've got is the Knight of Swords. Wow, I feel you're a very guarded person. You definitely keep your guard up. I can see that there's been financial things within the past that's bothered you. I feel like, I don't know if you've been really hurt in the past, because if you look, I can't see your body. You just sort of like put layer upon layer upon layer of protection around you as a person. I know October plays a part for you. There's something connected to October that plays a part for you. Because you can see with the bat, that's an October sign. I feel at times you've been henpecked. So I don't know whether that's been in a relationship where you've been henpecked. Wow, there's just so much. One, two, three, four, five. There's 5 things that are niddling you, that are going round in circles in your head. But the 5 things connect to the 3. So I'm not sure how that sits in with you. Definitely start putting some protective shielding around yourself, because I don't feel you've got any protection at all from the outer energies that are coming in around you. You just collect energies as you go. There's also a gentleman coming in. Now, I do feel that he's not attached to you as such, but there's a chain that links him to you. You can see the chain going down here and up here. And then you can see this gentleman, you can see sort of like the nose, the eye coming in. But I feel this connection has got sort of like a chain connected to you. So I'm not sure what this chain how this chain connects to you, but it's connected to your energy. So I'm not sure if you know who this man is. There's also a dog connected to this man. Because I can see the dog, longer face, bigger ears. He's stepping in, but you definitely need to start protecting your energies around you, because it's definitely having an effect on your energy, if that makes sense. Sandy, for you, my lovely, we've got the Six of Cups. So again, there's either somebody's birthday coming up or anniversary. You can see the flowers being passed by the younger one. There's also a very close connection to this younger person that's bringing in the flowers on a medical side as well. There's like a medical connection, so there must be something similar going off. Again, you've achieved many things. There is musical notes coming in over the top, so I don't know where the music's coming in, Sandy, for you, but there's definitely a musical connection coming in. But again, I do see lots of you've done a lot of self-healing around yourself, and I believe that now you're ready to give yourself another chance at life, if that makes sense. And I believe that's what the flowers being given are for. It's like that you've achieved the healing that you need to heal, if you know what I mean, my lovely. But it's like everything that we're running around in circles is now behind you, and you can move forward, my lovely. Jade, Jade, for you, my lovely, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Hands on the hips. So again, you're not in a happy place. You've got your hands on your hips in that stern kind of way. There's also a protection of a child coming in. You can see the child back there that you're trying to protect. We've also got the blues coming in the mind. So I do think that there has been some I'm not going to say depression with this, because it's not like a depression, but it's like low mood. I do feel like the low moods around you are have been affecting life in general around you. There is a gentleman coming in though behind you, and I'm not sure how he connects. Sort of like hiding in the background. So I'll look into it, but I do think that there's a spiritual connection to this gentleman that connects to you as well. So I do believe this gentleman would be some sort of spiritualist or somebody. I don't know whether you've been talking to them or what, but it's like, to me, I don't think this person's in spirit to me, but just be careful on who you're talking to on a spiritual level, because this person who you have been talking to me doesn't seem I'm not going to say can't be trusted, but I think their intentions are all wrong, Jade, if that makes sense. So I don't know who it is you have been talking to, but you've definitely been talking to somebody more on a spiritual connection. But this person, their intentions aren't good, so just be wary when you're talking to this person. But I can see the mood swings, because the mood's coming in behind you. You do need to change that. Once you start changing where your headspace is, then you'll start noticing a little bit of different coming in around your aura, my lovely. But I hope that makes sense. Tracy, doing songs that are meaningful to my late husband. Oh, that's lovely, that. Two of Swords for you, Tracy, my lovely. So again, I feel like you're fighting a losing battle, not losing battle, but a blindsided battle. You need to take your blind off before you continue, because you're not seeing the bigger picture. Maybe people are influencing you on how you are either defending yourself or defending others. You do need to look at that reflection. The mirror behind you is a little bit clouded, so you do need to turn around and look through the mirror. But once your blindfolds off, you're going to see a complete different situation to what you're being told. So I don't know whether somebody's telling you the truth, or whether they're trying to cause issues, tittle-tattling in between you and somebody else. I do see that there is 2 females in spirit that are coming forward with you. They're always with you. They're like on your dress. There's also a couple of animals in spirit, some dogs, I think they are. And these roses, blue roses are being sent. So I'm not sure where the blue roses are doing, but yeah, definitely unchain your hands and free yourself so you can see the bigger picture. Stop listening to the hearsay, or let's start hearing it firsthand, because that'll make such a big difference for you, Tracy. So my lovely ladies and gents, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching and taking part and allowing me to read from you. Hello, I hope everyone is fantastic night. My friend Scott sadly passed away a few months ago. Could I have a reading? Git Gray, you can. I'll do you one just before I go. Me do it now. So yeah, Gray, I'll do you this one, and I'm so sorry for your loss, my lovely. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining. And like I say, you can book in for readings if you wish. For you, my lovely, we've got the Hangman card. Great. So for me, the Hangman card, you need to start letting go of things. I do see that there is some kind of pain in one side of your leg more than the other. But you're hanging on, and you're hanging on with a thread. This is no good for you. You need to let go to start the healing process, I think, more for this card for you. Because while ever you're clinging on to this, you're not going to allow the grieving part to start moving forward. I'm not sure where the fishing's connected, but there's definitely fishing connected here. There's definitely why I'm seeing mushrooms. I don't know if magic mushrooms may have played a part, but there's definitely something to do with the mushrooms. There's timing as well. To me, it looks like 2 o'clock. So I don't know if you're waking up at 2 o'clock every early hours in the morning, or where the 2 o'clock connection comes in around you. But I'm sure it's definitely a 2 o'clock. I'm seeing the initial the letters I'm seeing is X. It says extra, XTRA. So I don't know what that would mean, but for me, you definitely need to let go, let go of the branch and just allow the grieving process to start. I do believe that you will see signs and have feelings of connection to the friend that's passed. Do believe he's trying to show you signs that he's still around, or they're still around you. But yeah, that's my advice, my sweets. Just let go and allow the grieving process to take place. So yes, I want to say thank you to everybody for tonight, for allowing me to read for you. Soldiers just put best value on the internet, $2.79 per month for membership over on Facebook. Loads of extra content and free members reading too. It is, and there will be free members reading tomorrow afternoon. I will come on Sunday afternoon and do some readings for members only, and we'll have a look at doing some pendulum work as well on members tomorrow after we've done readings, if everybody's up for that. And we can, see if we can connect to loved ones during doing the pendulum. So yes, so guys, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. And love you loads. Take care, everybody, and we shall see you soon. Bye.